So what does this mean then? Oh, Kamala, I get it.
What?
Yo, I've been trying to figure out all day what this means. I've seen chicks wearing this. Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Well, I feel like we're here. Welcome to BKS1 Radio, the L Show. It's your girl, Toya Chanel, and of course, I'm sitting here with Miss Queen B, and we are sitting here on this Election Tuesday, watching the numbers as you are, and at any given moment, if you need to watch them too, we're just giving you a little bit about what we're seeing in front of us here, so you can see the numbers as well as we are watching them too. We are just getting some of the early numbers in. It's 7 p.m. here, and a few of the states, about 8% is in. In the few of the states, we have a number of polls that have closed, and so we are just watching live the way you are watching live. Like my mama said, she said, ain't nobody going to be watching y'all tonight because they're going to be glued to this TV trying to figure out exactly what's going on the same way it was the last time he ran and the same way it was with Obama. So I said, I understand. I said, but we are just going to narrate this whole thing as it's going on. So, we got it up here. Queen B, in the meantime, while we... while we are all watching, the battleground states, North Carolina, let's see, closes at 7:30. So we got another half an hour before they close. And, we got 1% of the popular vote in. So we've really been just looking at a lot of red states. We've been looking at a lot of red states anyway. So, it's looking a little... It's looking a little crazy right now, but it's because we're counting red states. We are not counting blue states. We're counting red states. For those of you who did get out and vote, and for those of you who are looking for Harris to win this election. Yeah. Okay. I love the shirt. Okay. All right, Norm. Norm got his Kamala shirt on today. Queen B. I know we glued to the TV just like everybody else.
No, so listen, I want to say a couple things. First of all,
okay.
Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Are your mic on? Say it again.
I'm talking.
Okay.
Oh, you hear me?
Yep.
I don't hear me.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Okay.
You got me?
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
okay.
go. Now I got you.
So listen. So shout out to our forever friends that have decided to watch us while we narrate this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So couple things I want to get out the way. Rest in peace to Quincy Jones.
Yes, absolutely.
Rest in peace to Quincy Jones. Did a lot for the culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did a lot for the culture. So we do reverence that man and all of the things he brought to the culture. Yes. 91 years old. And we are grateful for him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right? But
may he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Another rest in peace to Prince's sister, Tika.
Okay.
who passed away as well at the tender age of 63, 64.
Oh, wow.
Not happy about that one.
Oh, wow. No, I mean,
Quincy, I can say 91, you did your thing.
Long life.
bruh.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Tika, I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
But may she rest in peace
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Trump won Indiana and Kentucky.
What?
All right, so what is the update? So Trump so far is the projected winner in Kentucky and the projected winner in Indiana. Again, these are red states.
I didn't expect anything
No,
different,
these are red
right?
states. These are states that normally vote Republican. So, that's not a
I don't understand
that's
it
not
to
a
save my
surprise.
life. I swear, I just was having this conversation. I don't understand the basis of their votes. Who's voting for him?
What do you mean, who?
No, who? Tell me who.
Vermont.
No.
Kamala is the projected winner.
Who? The people. Who?
What do you mean? Like
The
what
type
kind of
people?
people?
Yes.
You know what kind of people?
What kind of people?
Oh, come on now. You know what kind
What
of
kind
people.
of people?
You know what kind of people are voting for him.
Nevada's till 10. Okay.
There's a number of folks voting for him. I think we talked about it, on a previous shows. You when we talked about even the numbers of black men that did not feel like she's black, but she's black enough where they don't want her to be in control. You have that group of folks. Obviously, you have folks that are extreme racists, bigots, misogynists, that are voting for him. And then you have those folks who are Republicans where they have attached themselves to some sort of policy.
Read in the so the Senate and the I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Yes. So they have attached themselves to some sort of policy or some sort of something that they feel like is going to benefit them, right?
I don't know how. I don't know how. But let me tell you this. For those people, the rural people or the people that are, are not middle class and under, right?
Mm-hmm.
He does not support you.
At all.
I don't understand how you think that you're voting for this man and you don't make a lot of money. He is for the millionaires, the billionaires.
Well,
he is for those people.
He literally has a video where he says, "I love the uneducated people." He's screaming it, and they're all going, "Yeah!" I swear, I'll show it to you when we get off of air. Yeah. So I mean, here's my thing.
Because I want to know what exactly did you said when you voted for Trump. I need somebody to call in. When you voted for Trump, no, I need to know when you voted for Trump today, yesterday, the day before, whatever time. What exactly did you have? How did it how is it benefiting you? Because
what aspect of his policies that he has
supported in actually benefited,
that he has concepts of
benefited you,
yeah.
In Virginia?
What his concepts of a plan, what part of that plan benefited you? That's what you're saying, and I get that.
I want to know what benefited you. I need to hear from the black man. I need to hear from the black woman. I need to hear from I need to hear from all these people, and I need to hear from the minorities. This was funny.
Global majorities.
Global majorities. This is what's funny though,
because we got to change that narrative.
You're right, but this was funny. He wants to rid, affirmative action, right? He wants to get rid of that. That actually benefited you.
That's what it was.
That's what it was designed to do. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah. How are you voting for this man and he's about to take that away? We got in corporate entities. We got in certain jobs that they felt like we shouldn't have. Little confused at how you are now like, yes. How? There's some places.
It's the same. It's the same as you have the women for Trump who are voting.
How do you have a woman for Trump
that are voting?
Did
you see his rally last night with all of the women behind it? Okay,
but how are you voting?
Listen, these are women that are voting against abortion rights. But this is the thing, though.
Can I just tell you the funny memes that they had was that your mistress is now going to have to keep that baby.
Exactly, because here's the thing. here's the thing with this whole abortion law, and people think that it's about. People think it's about like, oh, abortions for minorities and different things like that. No, that's not what it's for. Actually, when you are removing the abortion rights, here's who it's for. What? You are removing the abortion rights for white women. And let me tell you why you're removing them for white women. Because, as I say, we are the global majority, right? We're the global majority. Immigration is a problem because the more immigrants that move into this country, the more the global majority takes over. The more that the pure Aryan white race is going to become so mixed, it is going to become extinct because they have a recessive gene. So because they have a recessive gene, when they mix with folks of color, you automatically become whatever it is that you've mixed with. You don't become white, you become whatever it is because they have a recessive gene. So when you take away abortion rights, you take away the rights of white women who are aborting white men's babies, and what you're doing is you're decreasing the white population.
That's true.
So this is not because he's trying to do something towards minorities. It is to preserve his own race. And women are not seeing the fact that women are not seeing the fact that I'm done.
What are they not seeing, Chanel?
He's taking away your rights because he feels like they are going to become extinct.
Right. I don't believe this.
So for the women for Trump, all those that was standing behind him with the, he said, "I love the uneducated." He said, "I love the uneducated." And here, let's go back to what we're seeing here behind us. He said, "I love the uneducated," and here we are. He loves the uneducated. And so there's so many policies that people don't understand. There's so many acronyms that are being thrown out. There's GDP. They don't understand they don't understand that. They don't understand DEI. They don't understand. All they know is that someone who is a Republican said that it's wrong. And because they feel like it's wrong, then they're not going to agree with it.
Right.
They don't even know what it is.
Right.
And they just believe it's wrong. Right. And that's why I said, even early on, to those folks that felt like this was just Republican against Democrat, this is very, very different. Yeah. This is not about political affiliation. This is not about political affiliation.
It's not. And everybody, and that's the funny thing that you say that, because there are a lot of people, I'm a Republican till I die.
Or I don't have to vote Democrat just because I'm black.
Right.
I've heard that.
I've heard that as well.
But that's not what this is about.
What's crazy is this, is that it wasn't about that this time.
No, it wasn't.
Like, it should have been about what they both brought to the table.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
That's what it should have been about.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what did he bring to the table last time?
What? Strife?
What did he bring to the table last time? And nothing
that benefit. I'm just saying. Let's just be real. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. No. I'm not anybody, like all those tax things and breaks that didn't apply to us. He took away all. This is the crazy thing. Let's just be real. Remember when we used to get those, when we they paid for, we get credits back for uniforms and we get credits back. He took all of that away.
So everybody for those folks that are talking about the economy. And how the economy was better under Trump.
No.
Everyone talks about how the economy was better under Trump. But here's the thing. If the economy was better under Trump, it was because of Obama.
Right.
And this is what people fail to understand. So people are talking about, since Biden has been in office, the economy has been bad. Well, we are still under Trump's administration.
Guess what we just got out of.
We're still under Trump's administration. Do people not realize that when Obama first came in office and everybody was talking about how we were in recession, and because it was so bad, that was from the Bush administration? And I remember him giving a press conference and he said, "Wait a minute. I am cleaning up the mess from the previous administration. It's going to take me another term to actually get to do what it is that I want to do. But my first 4 years is going to be cleaning up what was done previously.
But do you remember even when Obama was in office, that's when the shutdown happened? He was the most disrespected. Remember the whole big shutdown? Like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything. They wasn't doing anything. They shut everything down when he was in office. Nobody was everything that he decided that he wanted to implement. They were like, nope, just because.
Yeah, just because. Yeah,
just because it wasn't. Even if it was the right thing to do, it was like, nope.
Yeah, but those people that are voting for Trump because they feel like it is the administration was better when Trump was in office. Please note that was because of Obama. That was not because of Trump. And if you feel like it's bad now under Biden, it's because of Trump.
I think
so. So the problem is that if Trump wins and he gets into office again, we will be living off of what the Biden administration put into place. So again, it will not be what Trump did if the economy gets better. It will be what Biden did that we will be living off of. And I just want people to understand that. For those who don't understand the way the government works, and it's like, everybody thinks things are so much better. You have to look to the previous administration to what exactly is going on. So if you feel like you're voting for Trump because financially we were better, do you not realize, you know what? I just saw something right before I came here that said the average age of purchasing your first home now is 56.
Oof. So that American dream.
Do you see? Do you
with the 2.5 kids,
56.
the dog, the picket fence, and the house?
56. The average age of purchasing a home is 56 due to the economy and due to the price of housing nowadays. And I say all the time, my children, I have a son who has a pension and a career, who is saving money to buy a home. And I feel so sorry for him and his fiance who are looking for homes in their price range and are unable to find them.
But how about this? Kamala said she would give the first $25,000 to the
first-time home buyers.
First-time home buyers.
Mm-hmm. Because 56 now is the average age of purchasing your first home. How sad is that?
It is sad.
Like you said, there goes the American dream.
There goes the American dream.
There goes the American 56. You're retiring in 9 years.
No picket. No. You're working longer now.
You got to work longer.
You're still not even.
So, you know,
you're still not there.
If you have children and a family, where are you all living? What are you all doing?
And do not bank on Social Security doing anything for
not you. If he's in office, he's taking that away anyway. So, so that's to answer your question as to why would you vote for him. You have people with a number of reasons. Some people it's financial. Some people it's political affiliation. Some people it's, again, maybe they're racist, bigots, misogynists, sexists, whatever. And you know, it just depends. It just depends. Whomever these folks are.
I'm saddened by it all. I'm trying to see what they're saying.
You said what? You're saddened by it all?
Yeah. This is crazy. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. Clutches pearls. Like,
I mean, listen. This is it is what it is.
Oh,
right?
My baby's voting. Look at her.
Oh,
go ahead, Serenity. I see you.
Yes, my youngest came down and voted earlier this morning. Ethan came down and voted. So and my other son is at work and he voted. I guess he voted at some point in time today. The firehouse let him out, and my daughter-in-law is voting now. Why is Akil saying stop? What do we stop? What, Akil?
You know he not. You know he don't call us in. Call us.
So listen. So the comments. Jason. Hey Jason from Beards and Ballheads. Austin said, yes, those were the red states we were counting so far. He says she is going to win. Austin,
I'm hoping.
I don't know if we need some prayers, if we need to do a shamalamalam and run around outside 3 times and do some, the Jericho wall or something. What else we got? Aisha said those are definitely red states.
Tell us what you think. Call us.
Aisha said those are definitely red states. This election won't be called anytime soon. And you're right, Aisha. Obama was saying the same thing. Obama said, this in 2020, it took days to count the election. And I believe this one will too. Tamika, hey Tamika, she said exactly.
Oh, okay.
Austin said, speak your truth. Exactly. Speak up, Latoya. Aisha said, the kind of people who don't deal in facts. I guess that's to answer your question about people who are voting for Trump. The kind of people who don't deal in facts. The 1% who benefit from the policies he set up that we're dealing with now. The people who believe only white is right. The ones who would pick a goat over a minority or a woman. The others are rapists, child rapists, misogynists. The people with little money who think they have the kind of money that will be safe from his policies. The self-hating minorities who vote against their own well-being because they can't fathom someone who looks like them actually deserving to be in office. Thank you, Aisha. Hey to Tiffany. I know you're going to be covering this as well when you come in. Her show is right after hours, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Aisha said, every president-elect has to spend the first term under the policies enacted by the previous president. Exactly. That's why I'm like, why don't people understand that? We are under Trump's tax changes, and we're going to get worse. Exactly. Everybody is complaining about the financial burden under Biden, but this is Trump's policies that created that. Tiffany said 56. Aisha said, plus his minions believe all of his lies. He claims to have had the best unemployment record when Biden factually has the best record in a long time. Aisha said 56 is horrible. Akil said stop, and we questioned that. Akil,
we'd like to hear
tell
you.
us what we need to stop.
What do we need to stop?
Because that is really interesting to us.
What do we need to stop, black man?
Aisha said most of the people who are doing it because of financial reasons don't make the money necessary to be able to benefit from his current and future policies. So those are some of the comments that we have received thus far.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with anybody today.
Right. But you are. That's what's coming, right? Like now and moving forward, you do know that that's what's coming, right?
I'm waiting for my brother to tell us.
Did you tell him to call in? Did you give him the number?
What's the number? He listening to us.
He's listening, but you told him to call in. 646-233-1302. That is 646-233-1302. So Akil,
please let us
Washington,
know.
Washington,
your truth.
If you would like to call in as someone
facts.
who potentially voted for Trump, we would just like to hear why.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what? I'm gonna just let you tell me your side. That's it. I'm gonna just let you tell me your side. That's all.
Yeah, we'll listen. We're not gonna jump down your throat or anything. We're gonna listen.
We're not.
In the meantime, just to get
we'll
back,
listen to the ignorance. I can say that. That's my brother. We'll listen. We'll listen to the ignorance. I just want to know. I'll fight with you.
Yeah. In the meantime, the North Carolina polls close at 7:30. So we have exactly 4 minutes until the North Carolina polls actually close. We've had a few that did close at 7 o'clock, and we have been watching. Here, we'll just give you a snippet of what we have been watching as well so that you can see it. Because, as my mama said, everyone is glued to the TV and will be over the next few days, as we are. So we just want you to know that while we're in the studio, it is no different. It is no different. We are all interested to see what this is looking like, and where we're going to go.
I just, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a good day today. Shout out to my significant other. who pulled up with my car today. I gotta shout her out because I'm super happy about it. But anywho, I feel like God is gonna do something. God is gonna do something. You know, didn't they say in the midnight hour? He gonna
late in the midnight hour, God's gonna turn it around.
Turn this around.
It's gonna work in your favor. Didn't I say we should be playing gospel music throughout the entire show?
He gonna turn it around.
I said that we should play gospel music throughout the entire show.
I don't understand this.
Because that's how I feel right now. I feel like I need to just listen to gospel music until 8 o'clock while we're doing this show. But so, what are your thoughts on tomorrow morning?
It all depends
Tomorrow
on what
morning,
happens.
right?
Maybe I'll be at work.
I won't. I'm stressed now.
It's gonna be real tough.
I'm stressed now.
It's gonna be real tough.
I'm stressed now.
It's gonna be real tough.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be laying on the couch, TV on, snacks next to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have
Well,
my
I'm gonna do that
laptop.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my laptop, and I am going to work.
Yeah.
But that TV is going to be on. My snacks,
I feel you.
and my drinks are going to be next to me. My teas, my waters, all of those things. Just so we can see what's going to happen. Because again, I do not believe that this election is going to be called tonight. I do not believe we will have an answer. I think again.
Guaranteed 3 in the morning.
Oh,
You think so?
Yes. That's my prediction. Only because a lot of shit went in and it was massive early voting.
so Norm, BKS1 Radio, Norm said.
So you think they still working on the early voting part, or you think that part is over?
Pretty much got that
Done.
Votes until the polls close anyway. Georgia did early voting. They're not really supposed to start counting until the poll closes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, so
So that makes. I mean, so that's
so for those
that's
who
hope
didn't
right there.
who didn't hear what
That's
Norm
hope.
said, he said for those that did early voting, they do not count those votes until the polls close. I did early voting. I voted on
I did as
Saturday.
well.
Yeah, I
did
voted on
Friday.
Saturday. Okay, and so Norm was saying that those are not counted until after everything.
I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really offended by the people that are.
Oh, Bernie Sanders won in Vermont. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, Bernie, love you. Okay, go ahead.
So I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I am super mad at the people that did not vote. They elected not to vote because, especially us, right? Because we were not even able to vote. They didn't even count us as a person. Remember the grandfather clause where your grandfather had to own so much land and all this other stuff in order to vote. You had to be able to read. They took the books from us, but you had to be able to read in order to vote. All these stipulations that they had on us in order for us to vote, and you would actually in this election say, "I ain't voting." What? Are you serious? You literally said, "I'm not voting."
Yeah.
I'm bothered.
Okay.
I'm bothered.
Okay. So what would your advice be? What would you say to people? So if you were having a conversation with someone before today who said, "You know what? I don't believe as a black man or woman my vote is going to count."
It does.
So why should I do
That
it?
is the same reason.
What would you say to
That's
them?
why he got in last time. But I would say, no, it does count. It does count. Every vote does count.
How do you know that?
What do you mean? How do I know?
I'm
Look at the
playing
numbers.
devil's
Look at the
advocate
things.
here.
Electoral votes. And remember, I didn't know much about. I'm gonna be honest, because all of this is learning lesson. I didn't know much about electoral votes. I'm thinking, every
That
state.
I'm
thinking every individual, like, oh, he won. Whatever. Not knowing what states really count.
Mm-hmm.
What electoral votes are. I had to learn what that was.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn what that was. I didn't know. I didn't know off the bat. I'm just thinking, oh, we voted,
Mm-hmm.
But it does count.
Mm-hmm.
It does count. The more you don't vote, that's when it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm. Aisha said, people actually were killed for trying to vote, and now their kin don't even bother.
Well, people passed the vote.
Yeah.
you know, lived a whole different lifestyle to vote or just to gain what, you know, society deemed as human.
And these were not like our ancestors. You talking about our grandparents. You talking about my father.
Chanel, like
my father.
Not that many decades ago.
My father did sit-ins. My father was sitting at Woolworth. So we're not talking about generations so far removed. I'm talking about my parents.
But I want to talk about we can talk about presidency all day, right? But the Senate. People don't understand how important
they rule the roost.
Controlling and being top dogs in the Senate. They don't understand that's more important than anything. That's more important than anything. Well, because she could get in.
And if it's a completely Republican Senate,
she ain't doing
they're
nothing.
They're going to vote everything any
Obama,
policy,
she's not doing anything. Anything she presents, they will say nope.
If they have the majority vote, So,
but they would.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Listen.
West Virginia.
You know what? Can we take a quick break? Listen.
Yes.
Y'all know, just a really quick break, right? So no matter who the president is after these next few days, the hope is that we will still be here and have a show. And if we are still here, if we still have a show, no matter who the president is over these next couple of days, because it may take a while to call, we have a live show that's coming up on January the 11th. So January 11th, you can buy tickets to our live show. It goes live on Eventbrite as of tomorrow morning. And I waited for tomorrow morning because I wanted to say, listen, if it's Kamala, it's like, listen, we need to get these minority families together while she's in office. And if it's Trump, it's going to be, listen, we need to get these minority families together because we about to have to fight or do something. And so we have a live show just continuing on with our series talking about love and Black love and how we're going to get these families together and how we're going to stay together, and from a male and female perspective. So our live show is on the screen, and it is going to be again January 11th. We will announce this again tomorrow morning, and we're going to have the link for you guys to go there and to purchase your tickets. It is going to be in East Brunswick. And this is going to include food. Yes, it's BYOB. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. I don't even know if Storm Norman General knows that he is going to be rocking out, but he is. And so he will be there playing music. So we are just going to have a good time. Get a good time just discussing all of the important things and the matters that we have been talking about with the psychologists and the coaches and the fellas who have been in studio with us. So this will be on our pages over the next couple of days.
Oh, go ahead.
And make sure you go on and
I'm
get
souped up about it.
Yeah, get your tickets because this is going to be fun. We haven't done a live event since the pandemic.
I can't wait.
Since the pandemic.
It's going to be fun.
This is going to be fun, and this is going to be a good event, everybody. So just please make sure you are there. Okay, go ahead. What did you want to say?
I wanted to talk to the LGBTQ community.
I'm gonna take a sip.
If they didn't think it was important, if they didn't think it was important to vote, it was. I am married. I am married to a female. Actually, it'll be 2 years in
it's your anniversary.
Right, in December. And I my relationship matters, right?
Yes, it does.
Matters. I blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes, it does.
I do this relationship.
Yes, it does.
And for somebody to, and I don't affect whatever I do in my household, in my bedroom, in my family. It doesn't affect anyone, right? I'm human. I believe in God. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am an aunt. I am all of those things, right? I'm a daughter, and I'm a best friend, right? Hold a lot of hats.
Well, mine.
Right. I hold a lot of hats. My point is that it doesn't affect my thinking. It doesn't affect anything that I'm able to do, right? I'm an asset to the community as well. I don't understand how you feel it necessary to go and take our health care away, make our marriages not count. And I'm just amazed that we didn't come out in the strongest way to debunk that. If you didn't even, I don't care if you didn't agree with Kamala on certain issues, that part right there, what you're living in daily, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that didn't make you say, yeah, no, I can't stand for that. Because you think it won't happen? It will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because the first year of him being in, he's going to undo everything. That's his goal. That's his agenda. That's what he's going to do. But I don't understand how anyone could sit and be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to, I don't know. I need my health care. I'm getting old. You know, I want my marriage to matter. I want my marriage, to matter. And if it don't matter to you, that's cool. Right. But it matters to me.
Your family matters.
My family matters. I don't get it.
Your family matters.
I don't know how anybody was like, yeah, I'm not going to know. I'm not. Oh, okay. And I swear, I hate, because I remember him being in office before, and some people that voted for him were very disappointed. They actually had become, by year 2, they were like, yeah, I don't know what I did. You can't, no take backs.
I think people
wrote right the first time.
I think people, when he got in the office the first time, I think at the time people were looking for change and something different, and they wanted something different than the political rhetoric that things had been since the inception of this country, right? And so they were like, you know what, if we get him in and he's not your typical politician, and he's not, he's going to fight for people.
He ain't even your typical
this is what they thought. This is what they thought. He's going to fight for people.
How you go bankrupt in Atlantic City? How? How's that? It generates money. How? How do your businesses go under in Atlantic City?
They went under everywhere and everything. Everywhere he was. But I think that's what people thought. And then after he had been in office for a couple of years, then it was, oh, wait a minute. No, this is the same foolery that we saw in some of his reality shows, and that's why I feel like the people who had voted for him, a lot of them were disappointed, because of that. So for him to be at this point the second time around, and we are literally sitting here, everyone is glued to the TV, just trying to figure out exactly what's going to go on, is insane to me. It's insane to me. It is insane. So I'm listening.
I just want to know. I need somebody to call in. Where is who was I arguing with last week? Andre, where he at?
Probably voting.
Where? Let me inbox.
Andre is probably voting right now.
Nah, he don't voted. He voted the first. Let me see.
The first what?
He was probably an early voter. He was an early voter. What you mean?
Listen, I don't know if he was or if he wasn't, but here, just so everybody knows, we are not just here not being attentive to what's going on in the world and what is happening. We want you to watch exactly what it is that we are watching right here in the studio. We are step by step, minute by minute, glued to the TV as well, where we are looking at the counts right now. North Carolina just closed their polls as of 7:30. That was all of 11 minutes ago. So it's still too early to count. Georgia also closed their polls.
Okay.
And it's still too early to count as well. A lot of the red states have closed their polls a bit early. Okay. And so most of those, obviously, they're red states. So Trump is the projected winner in those states.
When they burn the ballots, like how we get those votes back? I'm just saying, how we get those votes back? PA. Where's PA at?
Hey, Faye.
15 minutes for them.
Yes. No, 18 minutes. So 18 minutes until Pennsylvania.
18 is 7:41.
Yeah. 18 minutes. 7:42. 18 minutes until
18. Yeah.
We get Pennsylvania. So where were they doing the burning the votes? Where?
I feel like it was Indiana, Arizona.
Oh. Arizona is still voting, right? They're voting
Indiana,
right now.
Arizona, and Washington.
Indiana,
Washington State, not DC.
Indiana, Trump is the projected winner.
Did you see the and where?
In Indiana, Trump is the projected winner.
Well, they still tallying, ain't they?
No, in Indiana, I mean, yes, they're probably doing some more counts. Okay. But in Indiana, he is the projected winner for Indiana. Okay. Harris is the projected winner for, Harris is the projected winner for Vermont. And that's it. It's just Indiana and Vermont. Okay. And again, North Carolina and Georgia are still too early to call, but even though their polls have closed, though. Hey, Faye. Their polls have closed. And Indiana projected for Trump. Vermont projected for Harris. Kentucky. The projected winner is
but those
Trump.
Are Kentucky.
Those
I'm
are
not
red
surprised.
states.
Like I'm not.
Those
I'm
are
gonna be
red
honest.
states.
Like I'm really not surprised.
Those are red states. Those are red
surprised.
states. So, again, just want you to know that we are watching.
And I'm telling you, people, listen, Georgia, get right. They just voting because that's why. And they remember Stacey Abrams and her what they did.
Yeah.
They only.
I'm listening.
You know what they do.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening.
North Carolina.
No, North Carolina just closed. We're waiting. It's still too early to call.
But she's still beating. She's still
so
winning.
far, there's only 2% of the votes in North Carolina, so it's still too early to call.
Now, tell me what exactly does that mean? Tell me exactly what that means. Because
they're still counting.
What's the still counting? Because when I go up to the polls, I need you to explain to the people. When I go up to the polls, I thought my vote was in.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they have all the numbers. I mean, you got to count all the people that did early voting. Mm-hmm. They got to count provisional ballots.
Trying to teach the people.
Oh, you got to count early voters. You got to count provisional ballots. Mm-hmm. You got to count the provisional ones, that were mailed in. Right. You got to count all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, and this is the thing. Like you said, when you go up and vote and you say your thing is in, not everybody is electronic. Some people are still coloring in pencil.
The old way.
Yeah. Those are to be counted.
Yeah.
Manually. So it's like,
who counts the counter? You know what I'm saying?
Who watches the counter? And make sure the counter is accountable?
Yeah.
Oh, that I don't know. That I would have to look up.
You know
whatever poll worker, that's their job. I don't know who that is. But that I would have to look up. In the meantime, again, Storm Norman General said he feels like this is going to be called at about 3 a.m. He believes about 3 a.m. this will be called and we will know something. I said,
I feel like I think I'm going to play the Jill Scott song, When I Wake Up. Remember how she said, when I wake up, everything will be beautiful? I'm going to have to believe that. Is what I'm going to say.
It's going to be beautiful because I'm going to keep some whiskey next to my bed. And no matter who it is, I'm going to just take a shot at it.
That ain't going to help you through. That's not going to help you through this.
And I'm going to just take a shot when I wake up tomorrow morning, depending upon who the winner is. That's if I even go to sleep. I don't know. We'll see if I get some sleep or if I get some rest. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. But in the meantime, everybody, like I said, we are minute to minute, moment to moment. We have been watching it in the studio. We did not want to have a regular show today because we know that, this is of utmost important for most people.
Not because we watching
not
with
all.
y'all.
Yeah, not all.
We are actually watching with you. We want to know what's going on too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Normally I'd be sitting on my couch with my chicken. Too black to say,
That was
or-
too black to say.
Okay.
Especially on election night.
My chicken and something to drink and you know, probably my laptop, and I would be literally cuddled up watching this unfold. And that's
Right.
what I'm going to do when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm going to do just that.
Yeah.
Still watching these numbers, still whatever. So Storm, I might set my alarm for 3 a.m.
I think I'll still be up.
Yeah. 3 a.m.
I think I'll still be up.
No, because I remember how I felt when Trump won.
Oh my God.
Like what happened is I
Didn't Kendrick
couldn't
Lamar
stay.
rap about it?
Yeah, I couldn't stay up. I actually went to sleep, and when I woke up, I was frozen in front of the TV. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar
look at this
spoke
though.
about
Look
that.
at this red and blue. Like literally,
Kendrick Lamar
like,
spoke about that. Yeah, seats in the Senate.
Yeah, it's about to be almost split in the
Excuse me.
middle.
So, everybody.
No, definitely not.
What'd you say? Well, it's mainly our people's fault.
That's not ready.
Yeah. Of the population.
Yeah, but the fact that they
Black
didn't even
folks are
wanna
only 13%
make
of the
a
population.
decision is the issue.
And we're divided on even
yeah.
should we vote
That's
or
the
not, and if we
First.
should it be a black woman or not? Well, people don't.
But what did he say?
Unfortunately,
No,
we don't
can
see
I
it that
just
way.
ask, right, but what did he say in his rallies that was so like, I'm gonna vote for him? Can you tell me one thing he said that it was just
No.
like?
He said, "I like uneducated people. I love them."
No, what else?
Okay, what else? I heard him.
Maybe they felt like that didn't apply to them.
I heard him say, "I love uneducated people."
That part.
That's all I needed to hear.
No, but what else did
No,
he say that
okay.
was so? Norm, do you know any of his policies that he said that was so great and so good?
You know what? That is a very good question. Does anyone know any of Trump's policies? Because I really would like to hear them.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that
I tried
just
to say
because.
them the other week.
Yeah, just because.
Okay.
You know, I really want to hear what some of his policies are. I know he said he had concepts of a plan, but I just want to know what some of his policies
Shout out to
are.
Karen. I saw her the other day. I just want to read this really quick. She said, "I voted in memory of my Jamaican
Wait.
parents."
One of his policies, he's bringing back stop and frisk.
Yeah, that's not nothing attractive for us.
We know.
No,
we know
that part.
Norm. We know. I just want to know.
He's bringing back stop and frisk.
And who is that go against? Us. It's not for the white woman or white man that's in their car or walking, or it's not for them. Everything is, and they're like, yes, I'm voting for him. So
That
you
makes
want to
me-
be stopped and
That
frisked.
makes me sad.
Okay. Anyway, let me just read this real quick. I
That
saw
makes me
Karen. Shout out
sad.
to her in the store the other day when I was tussling with that grandbaby. Shout out to her, because I need the energy dealing with Zuri. But anyway, here we go. I voted in memory of my Jamaican parents, aunts, and other ancestors. My mother and her sisters migrated here in the late 60s and contributed to the Caribbean and Greater Plainfield community. Because of their sacrifices, I am who I am. My vote is personal. I voted for Kamala because some of her roots are identical to my own, Brownstone, St. Anne's Parish, Jamaica, as well as proud Howard alumni. I voted for Kamala because women's rights are important and necessary. I refuse and rebuke any language that mimics the show Handmaid's Tale.
Well, I've been saying that.
Mm-hmm. On the day that I voted, my aunt took gravely ill. In remembrance of my aunt, Una Bernard, mother and all the strong women in my life, I proudly, emotionally, and enthusiastically voted for Kamala Harris. Vote blue to save America, and black voters matter.
I'm
So
sad.
Handmaid's Tale.
What's no?
Very good. That's a good analogy.
I always said it. We'd be in that. By the grace of God, I am too old to be, reproduce, be one of the handmaids because I, can't, not at the age where I'd be producing children. So, by the grace of God, that wouldn't be my job anymore. But this is insane. So can someone just give me some more of his policies? I really would like to know, because I really don't know, to be very honest with you. Stop and frisk makes me sad as a mother of 2 black men.
Me too.
That makes me sad. That makes me sad as the mother of 2 black men.
Oh, that part.
Yeah,
That's
I do know that police,
that's important to
police,
say.
you will have stop and frisk, and police will have full immunity. That I do know, and all of that makes me
But who does that?
very, very sad.
Policies. Let me see what this dude.
Yeah, I'm staying home tomorrow. This is too much for me.
He stands on 10 key policies.
Find some more of his policies, because I want to know what those are. Does anybody who's watching or listening
Firstly, he wants to extend the cuts he enacted in 2007, which are due to expire next year. That was the biggest
2017?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're due to expire next year. The things that remember I told you what he did with, nothing counts anymore. There's no breaks for us. Yes,
that I know.
That's a major thing.
Gotta know. Say
that's
it. They can't hear.
Oh, sorry. He wants to close the Board of Education.
Yes.
That's a major. Department of Education.
Yeah. I know he wants to
that
dismantle
encompasses
the
all
Department of Education, because he said education should come from the states.
Yeah.
So, individually, the states would run the education process. And also, if you are a state running the Department of Education for your state, and you choose to teach critical race theory, then you will not receive any funding, he said. That I heard too.
So he's coming for the Barack Obama Affordable Care Act.
Yes.
As well.
Right.
You know
That's
that.
right.
And that is the act that afforded millions of Americans health care. Right? So he's dismantling that. He wants to dismantle that. But not only that, he's coming for the taxpayer-funded fertility treatment. So that affects everyone. That affects everyone. That affects who? Oh, wait. What did he say?
Isn't this, is that De La Soul?
I feel like that. Yes, it is.
That is De La Soul
Yes,
in Philadelphia. We can't hear them, folks.
Hey, how are you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your... Oh, what happened to him?
Jesus Christ. He wasn't supposed to say that.
I think he ate De La Soul.
Shut up.
What? That's not him.
That is them.
No, it's
anyway,
not. No, it's
go
not.
ahead.
No,
That's De La Soul, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, and Philly. They're out voting. Okay. Yeah. So, they're out in Philly, and as we know, that Pennsylvania is a battleground state.
Hey, how are
and I believe they close in the next, how many minutes? What time is it? The next 6 minutes. Pennsylvania will close.
But now, question, because this is what was going on for me. Although they closed, there are still people that are in the line voting. Right?
I don't
They
know.
just cut the line off, right? Yeah. So it's still people voting, because that's what happened the other day. When I went at like 7 or whatever, there was still a line. So they don't tell them people like whatever. They just close the thing, and then all the people that's still in the line, they actually
allow them to vote. Okay.
But they stand at the end of the line
to make sure
that nobody else
comes. Yeah.
comes.
So Pennsylvania polls close in approximately 4 minutes and 45 seconds, as you can see. Pennsylvania, you guys know, is a battleground. It is a swing state. And both of them campaigned in that state yesterday. They had gone from places to Philly to Reading to a number of other spots yesterday in an effort to swing votes in their direction. So in the next few minutes,
I have a question.
Hopefully we'll see who did what.
So do you think that people are actually, it's like, say I voted for Kamala, but I wanted Republicans in the Senate. Do you think people did that? Or vice versa?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, would you?
I don't know. I'm not sure what people did.
I'm just wondering.
And honestly, it might be the opposite. You might like people who don't want Trump to be president,
but
vote
they
for
want
Kamala.
the Senate to be
I don't
red.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just do
Republican.
blue all the way down.
Me too.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
let's just do this.
Well, 3 more minutes. The polls will close for Pennsylvania and a lot of other states. I mean, these are just the battleground states.
Yeah.
But it
And
closes
this
for
is
New
Eastern
Jersey. It closes
Standard Time.
for New Jersey as well.
Yes.
The polls close in
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Our show is over in 3 minutes. And most of the counts will come in as we leave today.
Polls close in 16 states and D.C.
Yeah, 16 states in 3 minutes, and Washington, D.C. And we're going to get some more counts in, people. We are going to get some more counts in. Listen, what are your thoughts as we end this show? Because we may come back next week to a whole new world. So
It is going to be a whole new world. Anyway, you got to remember, if she wins, it's still going to be
a whole new world.
It's still going to be a whole new world. It's still going to be, I can see a lot of things happening. He's not going down without a fight. So
no,
there's just so many
there's going to be some
there's so many
some
things.
backlash.
And I just want us to be, the thing that I would say is, my final thoughts would be ready for what he's going to do. The foolery.
For the foolery.
The things that people are going to do.
Foolery.
I hope she's protected at all costs in every way.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I thought about that deeply yesterday.
Of course.
About her family.
Of course.
You know what I mean? If they could, break into a senator's house, or they could break into the mayor's house, or anybody like that.
Did you not see the whole insurrection on January 6th?
So if they can do the things that they did, no, but somebody got shot in the head. Remember the dude that got shot in the head? You remember? He got shot in the head. He's a senator or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that, they need to be protected at all costs. And I hope when we wake up tomorrow, that we can say it's a better place.
Jesus.
The next 4 years will be better than
I feel like we all just need to pray and listen to gospel
That's it.
music for the rest of the night.
His little goofy smile over there.
Listen, we have come to the end of our show.
A minute and 15.
And we thank you all for watching tonight. We know that you all are glued to the TV just as much as we are also glued to the television. And listen, we'll know something soon, if not overnight, then in the next couple of days. And I just hope that
in the next couple of days.
And
he's not going to concede, so just know that.
No.
Like, he's not going to concede. He already said that.
So
He's
that's why I
already
said,
ready.
if we don't know something tonight, then we'll know something in the next couple of days. And I just hope
But
that.
does it ever take days?
Well, yeah, it took 4 days in 2020.
Did it?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
I don't remember. I don't recall. But we kind of knew, didn't we?
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Oh.
Because this was Trump, Hillary.
I blocked it out.
And then eventually Hillary conceded. Yeah.
Kamala, don't do it.
Yeah, don't. If it comes down to that. But in the meantime, yes. It is 8 o'clock, everybody. Polls have closed in 16 states right now, including where we are, the state of New Jersey. And we are hoping for the best. In the meantime, we love you all for watching.
We love you
we
for
love
watching
you all
with
for
us.
listening.
We thank you.
We hope there's a better world by the time you see us next Tuesday.
Solely our opinions right here.
Right.
Not the opinions of the show.
Right. Or the station. God willing, next week, same time, same place, different show.
Different show.
Hopefully better world. In the meantime, we love you all. Jeff, take us away.
Wow, he went Florida.
Take us away. Bye, y'all.